Are you about to graduate and want to land a tech job at a top company like Google, Meta, or Microsoft? Well, today I'm going to walk you through exactly how I landed my six-figure hybrid role at Google straight out of college. And I'll share the steps you can take to do the same. Hi guys, I'm Blessing. I majored in statistics and minored in data science, and I'm going to be breaking down everything I did to land my dream job at Google. I'll be covering everything from internship, resumes, interview prep, and more. Plus, I'll give you my advice for standing out in a competitive field like tech. Let's first talk about understanding the tech job market. Tech roles are high in demand, and it's no longer just about coding skills. You'll find roles in data analysis, project management, UI and UX design, and so much more. But no matter the role, getting in is more than just about technical know-how. In 2024, over 3 million tech job openings were reported in the US alone. This makes it a booming industry with plenty of opportunities for fresh grads. But even though there's so much opportunity, there is also a lot of competition. So you want to make sure you're prepared to stand out. Preparation is key. The first step is understanding exactly what role you want. Like I mentioned earlier, there are so many types of roles in the tech world, and there are so many paths in tech, and it's crucial you choose the right one for you. Use LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and company websites to see what current employees are doing. Stalk people. See what did they study, what internships did they do, what extracurriculars are they involved in, and be sure to look at people who are doing the role that you want to do, because that will give you a path to get there. Once you know what your target role looks like, you'll want to tailor your resume to match them. Include relevant coursework, projects, and skills that align with the job description. If you want a data analyst role, highlight any experience you have with Python, R, SQL, and Tableau. Also, be sure to highlight any projects that you did. When recruiters are looking, they're not only looking at experience, but also any relevant projects that might add to that. Also, build a strong LinkedIn profile. Make sure that your LinkedIn is up to date. Recruiters use LinkedIn to search for candidates, so make sure your profile shows exactly what you want to do. You want someone to look at your resume or LinkedIn and to see that it makes sense. Connect with people in your desired industry, and don't be afraid to reach out for informational interviews. The worst people can do is say no, and one yes can really change your life. Okay, now we're going to talk about internship, your ticket in. Internships are the most crucial thing you can do to land a tech job. I applied to Google's Bold internship, which I'll link down below. Did well and got a return offer. And guess what? That led to a full-time six-figure hybrid job. So don't underestimate the power of internships. When most people get into a tech job right out of college, it's usually because they got a return offer from an internship, because that is the easiest way to get in. They've seen your work before, and now they're willing to make a full-time investment in you. My biggest tip is to make sure you apply to multiple internships. You should be applying to as many internships as possible. Don't limit yourself to just one company. One certain company might be your dream company, but the more you apply to, the better your chances are of getting one. And when you're applying, be sure to tailor each application to match the specific role for the company that you're applying to. At the same time, be sure to network as much as possible. Attend career fairs, attend virtual networking events, in-person networking events, and LinkedIn events. The more people you know, especially at that company, the better your chances. Okay, now after you apply, fingers crossed, you get an interview. Let's talk about acing that interview. Interviews are your opportunity to show the company that you're the perfect fit. Companies want to see passion, not just experience. Be ready to talk about why you want the role, why you're excited about their mission, and how you plan to contribute to that mission. My tip is to create a question and answer bank, and this should contain the top interview questions and your answers to them. You can research the questions usually asked for a specific type of role online, rehearse, and practice. A great way to answer behavioral questions is by using the STAR method, which stands for situation, task, action, and result. This helps you structure your answers clearly and ensures you give complete and thoughtful responses. I also find that this helps you tell your experience in the form of a story, which interviewers love to hear. For technical roles, be ready to solve problems live. Practice coding problems on sites like LeetCode, HackerRank, and CodeSignal. Don't stress about getting every problem right. Focus on showing your problem-solving process, which is what they want to see, and also communicate clearly. Remember, interviews are a two-way street. They're interviewing you, but you should also be interviewing them. Ask thoughtful questions about company culture, team dynamics, and what the day-to-day job looks like, so you can see if you actually want to work there too. Now, you did the interview and you aced it and you got the internship. How do we make the most of it? When you start the internship, you need to remember that it's a mindset. When you get an internship, think of it as a sprint and not a marathon. You are there to prove yourself, to go above and beyond. Make sure your managers see that you're adding value to the team every single day. Don't just sit back and wait for instruction. Ask questions, seek feedback, and take initiative on projects. The more you learn and contribute, the more likely your chances are of getting a return offer. Also use your internship to expand your network. Set up one-on-ones on people in different departments, especially if you're interested in other areas. Let's say you got an internship, but that wasn't your favorite role. You could use it to transfer within the company and to a different team. You never know when one of these connections might turn into a full-time opportunity. While you're working, also be sure to keep learning. Take online courses and get certifications that are relevant to your role or the role that you would like to do. Sites like Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning are great for this. I recently took a course on AI Essentials and Project Management, both on Coursera, and I learned a lot and they were very easy to follow. Now let's talk about additional job search resources. Make use of job boards like LinkedIn Jobs, Indeed, and Glassdoor. You can also find tech-specific job boards, AngelList, Stack Overflow Jobs, or built-in. Also, don't forget about Twitter or Reddit. Many tech professionals share job openings, internship opportunities, and other helpful resources there as well. Lastly, find a mentor in your field. They can give you invaluable advice, connect you with opportunities, and help you navigate your career. To recap, if you want to land a tech job straight out of college, you need to start by researching the role you want, tailoring your resume, networking like crazy, and making the most of your internship if you can get one. Passion is key in interviews, and using the STAR method will help you answer behavioral questions with ease. And remember, your journey isn't going to be perfect. You might face setbacks, but every step is part of the process. I know this job market sucks right now, but keep applying, keep learning, and you'll get there. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who is also trying to land their first tech job. Leave me a comment with any questions you have, or let me know your biggest job search struggle. Thanks for watching, best of luck with your job search, and remember, you've got this. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!